All right, pick three at a glance, family and first-time viewers. OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget, play responsibly, and don't play out of need or greed. Okay, here at Pick Three at a Glance, tracking is king. We don't have no grids to learn, no date sums to learn, no root sums to learn, no tic-tac-toes to learn, no workouts and multiple different rundowns to learn to get into the winner circle, because we track the actual 1,000 numbers in our states. We track the actual pick three number, the front pair, back pair, single pair, and single digits. The actual numbers, not guess numbers. With the grids, the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, and the multiple methods we have, when you get through coming up with numbers, you have a bunch of numbers. You have knowledge of what's going on with those numbers. And if you like I was, you was just playing numbers. When you won, you didn't know how you won, why you won, and what to do next. And that's why I put together a Pick Three at a Glance strategy of 30 years with 4 workout sheets. Not a notebook, not a tablet, not a computer, nothing that you need, that you can work out on the sheets and at a glance know what's going on with all 1,000 numbers in your state. Okay, now for Illinois, I'm state specific for Illinois, but the strategy works for all states. Okay, now I'm showing the calendars for the year, and you might want to look and see how these numbers are different. 1 in 1,000 odds, the numbers are random. None of the numbers run alike, so you have to track the numbers for yourself. If it's to be, it must be me. You can't go everywhere looking for numbers and thinking numbers come on rainy days, or midday numbers bring evening numbers, or evening numbers bring midday numbers. If you start tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, you're going to find that that's not really true. The numbers all run different, and you have to know why they running different and what makes them run different to get into the winner circle. But these numbers here are for Illinois, midday and evening draws. And I track evening. And you'll see that they vary. There's no way you can tell what numbers come evening from a midday number. The numbers cross paths, that's all they do. But to see the whole scenario of what the numbers are doing, you have to track each and every one of those numbers each and every day if you're going to be a heavy hitter and a bigger and better winner. And we have to keep fooling ourselves with this here, that it's going to tell us anything about the numbers that are factual. The grids is not going to tell you what number ain't played and last time it played. The sums ain't going to tell you what the numbers played and how they're playing. The root sums is not going to give you that information. The tic-tac-toe is not going to give you that information. The multiple rundowns and workouts not going to give you that information. If it's to be, it must be me. And it must be you or me tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and knowing what's going on with those numbers and not guessing what's going on with the numbers. To be factual. That way, you know that you can build a strategy and a skill set off of facts of what's going on with the actual numbers. So here's the actual calendar for the year so far up to August. Tracking is king. If you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. And like I always say, I lost my home, my automobile, almost my wife, and my job. So I had to sit down and rethink things and build a strategy of my own that was easy for me to understand. And if I understood it, I knew I could teach it. Because, look, I wasn't good in math at all in school. If I could teach anybody some mathematics, if I can teach it, and if I can learn it, they can learn it. Okay. It's June. And you see the numbers. They're random. There's no rhyme or reason to how these numbers going to fall. The only thing that's going to put you and make you a bigger and better winner is to track the actual 1,000 numbers and know what's going on with the 1,000 numbers in your state. Here's August. And it's easy to do. Pick 3 is the only one that has the best chances of winning out of the pick 4 and the pick 5s. Pick 3 is 1 in 1,000 odds. Pick 4 is 1 in 10,000 odds. And pick 5 is 1 in 100,000 odds. So you can see, I'm going to give you a scenario that I think you'll understand. With the pick 3 number, you can have one number like 1, 2, 3 might not show up that way as 1, 2, 3 for 15 years. So if a pick 3 number can take 15 years before it can come out, can you imagine how long it can take for a pick 4 number or a pick 5 number to come out? It could take your whole lifetime, and you could be playing a number and it never show up. But at least a pick 3, you got a better average because you got 1,000 numbers and you got 365 days out of the year. So you know you're going to at least get 30% of those 1,000 numbers within a year. And pick 4s is like a 0.3%. And then pick 5 is I don't even know what the percentage is on pick 5 because I don't put my energy into something that I know is just luck. And that's what you play it for, is nothing but luck. Pick 4 and pick 5. Pick 3, there is a strategy and a skill set to it, which you'll learn by following my channel. Okay? So please subscribe and become part of the Pick 3 at a Glance family. You'll be glad you did. Like, share, and comment. And so please bless the channel as my hard work and this channel game-changing strategy blesses you. Play them until they come. Make that money, y'all. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. And my cash app is T Morgan STL at 314.